श्री गुरु गौरांग गंधार गिरिधारी श्री श्री राधा विनोद बिहारी जू की जाय। श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मरन मोहन जू की जाय। नित्यालप विष्णु विष्णुपाद अष्टतर शत स्मार भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोसाई महाराज श्री गुरुदेव की जाय। नित्यालप विष्णु विष्णुपाद अष्टतर शत स्मार भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोसाई महाराज की जाय। नित्यालप विष्णु विष्णुपाद शतर शतस्मार भक्तिवेदांत साई महाराज शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। नित्यालप विष्णु विष्णुपाद शतर शतस्मार भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोसाई महाराज की जय। नित्यालप विष्णु विष्णुपाद शतर शतस्मार भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। नित्यालप विष्णु महाभगवत श्री गोरक्षदास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। नित्यालप विश्व शुद्ध सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। नित्यालप विश्व वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथ दास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। श्री रूपानु गौरी गुरु वर्ग की जय। श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास रघुनाथ शारद गोसाई प्रभु की जय। श्री स्वरूप दामोदर राय रामानंद आदि श्री गौर पार्षद वृंद की जय। नाम जय श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासरी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री क्षेत्र मंडल गौर मंडल ब्रज मंडल मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय। सर्व अभिष्ट प्रदात गिरिराज महाराज की जय। श्री राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड की जय। श्री यमुना देवी गंगा देवी की जय। श्री तुलसी महारानी वृंद देवी की जय। श्री भक्ति देवी की जय। श्री पूर्णमासी योग माया की जय। श्री गोपेश्वर महादेव की जय। श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। समागत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। जय श्री सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। All of his Śaraṇāgati kirtans ki jai. His Kalyana Kalpataru Gitavali and Gita Mala ki jai. Shnitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Hare Krishna. Okay, let's do the Mangalacharan. 1 second. Where is it? Ajnanaतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। श्री सिद्धांत सरस्वती विदितो कोडीय गुर्वन्वये भातो भानुरिव प्रभात गगने योगोर संकीर्तनाय मायावारतिमिङ्गिलो दरगतान् उद्धृत्य जीवानिमान् कृष्ण प्रेम सुधाब्दिगाहन सुखाम् प्रादात् प्रभुं तं भजे। वन्दे भक्ति विनोदं श्री गौरशक्ति स्वरूपकं भक्तिशास्त्रज्ञ सम्राजं राधारससुधानिधिं नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौर शक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगवरायते श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। वृषभानुसुतान्वितवामतनुं यमुनातटनागरनन्दसुतं मुरलीकलगीतविनोदपरं Pajagodrumakanana kunja vidum Smaragoragadadara kelikalam Bhavagoragadadara pakshachara Shrinugoragadadara charukatang Bhajagodrumakanana kunja vidum Tavai vasmi, na jivami tvaya vina, iti vigyaya devi tvang, nayamang charanantikam. Bhaktya vihina aparada lakshay, kshiptashchakamaditaranka madhe, kripa mai tvang, sharanam prapanna vrinde namaste charanarvindam. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. You want to see an example of Shamali twitching again? She's doing it right now, really intensely. Wait, let's see. She stopped. She was just twitching really intensely. Come on, do it. Anyhow, whatever. Okay, she's doing like the whole Mangalachara and then she stopped right when I showed. All right. Dandavat pranams, Sarveshwari Mataji, Satya Mataji, Chatamai Mataji, Anari Krishna Prabhu, and let's see, Vrinda Didi, Deepika Didi, and who else? All right, Dandavat pranams, everybody. So I was just now trying to find what I had prepared for today's reading. I found different quotes from our acharyas, especially from my Gurudev, on the topic of Ambarish Maharaj, and I can't find the document. So anyways, we're starting so late today. Maybe we'll just skip that part, the words of our acharyas part. And yeah, so actually with these Śaraṇāgati programs, I've been feeling really bad because I want to do them nicely, but I can't right now with all the pressure with the songbook. And so I'm thinking that after we finish, like there's only one more song left after this is this Radha Kunda Tata, and then we've completed all the songs on the 6 limbs of Śaraṇāgati. So I was thinking maybe we could take a break from Śaraṇāgati for a little while until I send the book to the printers, and then in the meantime we could read something, like read a book, and then I don't need to do any, then I don't need to be prepared at all. I don't need to do any preparation. So I don't know what book would be nice. I always love Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj's books. Those are like some of my favorite books to read. We've already read quite a few though. Actually, maybe we should read Sri Guruna's Grace. Is there something related to, no, what about something related to Titi coming out, like Rupa Goswami, something related to Rupa Goswami, since Srila Rupa Goswami's Titi is coming up, or something nice to read during Chaturmasya is Damodarashtakam. I don't know. I haven't even thought about it. Like I'm just starting to think about it right now. Gopal Champu, Sarveshwari Mataji's suggesting. I would love to read Gopal Champu, but I don't know of any, like, is there a really good translation of it? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if there's like I mean, I think Bhanu Swami has a translation. His translations are, yeah, better than nothing. Yeah, anyways, we can yeah, keep on sending me ideas. And yeah, then we can start that the day after tomorrow. Not the day after tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be Dainik Nadia Prakash. The day after that, we'll go over Radha Kunda Tata. Maybe we could do a review of all the Śaraṇāgati songs, like quickly, a quick review of all the Śaraṇāgati songs we went over. That might be nice. And then, all right. Bhakti Rakshak Shri Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Yes, Bhanusami did translate Gopal Champu, yeah. All right, so what are we doing now? Okay, we're going to go through. So our program always begins with glorification of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So let me share my screen. What should we read about Bhaktivinoda Thakur? Here's the Bhaktivinoda Thakur Raise of the Harmonist issue we made. Here. Let's look. What would be nice to read from here? The Bhaktivinoda Thakur. I like this. I mean, I've already read it a couple times, but I'm gonna no harm in reading it over and over again because it's so deep. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Mercy is Vital by Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj. Let's go there. It's page 54. Just it's a new point. Like, yeah, such a unique point. Where is it? Here it is. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Mercy is Vital. All right, so you can actually find a YouTube video of Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj speaking this. This is at Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Samadhi at Swananda Sukhara Kunj in Godrum. One second, let me just make sure the mic's plugged in. Okay, it is.
If you're speaking, I don't hear you.
How long have I been muted for? That's so weird.
A little bit. Yeah.
Has it been a while?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so weird. I don't know what happened. Okay. Did you hear me talk about this Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj at all? Or no?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay. That's so I don't know how it like automatically muted itself. So Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, if yeah, you can find the video of this on YouTube, and it's like throughout the whole time when he's speaking this, he's like his voice is choked and he's like in a very deep mood. Yeah, I highly recommend anybody go watch this. It's very moving. So he says, a prayer for his mercy. Although I am very unfortunate, at the same time, I am extremely fortunate because on the strength of the mercy of Sri Guru and the Vaishnavas, I am participating in this Dham Parikrama. Many of us have no proper understanding or realization of this Dham, this Parikrama, and the Sankirtan pastimes that took place here. Only by the mercy of Sri Guru is it possible for the heart of the jiva to have such realization. The great personality who has mercifully manifested the Surup of this Dham before us is Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur. We have assembled at his bhajan stali. Our exclusive prayer to him is that he bestow his mercy upon us. By his mercy, we can enter the realm of bhakti. In particular, we can understand the pastimes of Sriman Mahaprabhu, who is the embodiment of magnanimity. It is only by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's kindness that we can understand something of this. So I'm just looking at the... Had he not come, a hellish worm like me would remain forever deprived of his gift. This is certainly true. His immortal writings and message sustain our life and soul. He is eternal. Therefore, we pray that he bestow his mercy upon us, understanding the anguish in our hearts. Since I am bereft of Tattva Gyan, I have nothing else to say. I pray that he is merciful so that I can become eligible to realize these subject matters. So that was in the morning at Swananda Sukara Kunj on Purikrama. And now here's the evening class. Srila Tripakam Goswami Maharaj. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Gaura Shakti. Sorry, it's like an ant or something biting my back. Okay. Who was Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur? He came in a certain year and he left in a certain year. If we base our understanding of who he is on such information, we will not understand or realize his actual nature, his prakrit tattva. And that's something I'm not sure if some of you are here on Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's disappearance day. We read a bunch of articles by our acharyas, and you can see almost none of the articles in this book. Actually published a whole magazine, this magazine here, and you'll see almost none of the articles just get into ordinary things about his life. Like the main thing that is being emphasized by all of our acharyas is his transcendental nature, his prakrit tattva, his actual nature. But we know, so if we just base our understanding of who he is on such information, just about on his, when he appeared, when he disappeared, just all the things about his life, we will not understand or realize his actual nature, his prakrit tattva. But we know that he is non-different from Sri Gadadhar Pandit, Gadadhar Abhinna Tattva. And we know that Sri Gadadhar Pandit is the very potency of Sri Gaur. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is Shakti Matayor Abheda. And the meaning of Shakti Matayor Abheda means Shakti, potency, and Shaktiman, the possessor of potency, are non-different. Therefore, since Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is Shakti, he is non-different from Shaktiman.
That text might seem to us to be a nonsensical string of
One
letters.
second.
Actually telling us past it. For example, this one is shorthand for the.
Sorry, let me just mute whoever that is.
It was made by a company owned by two Romans named Marcus and Gaius.
There, sorry. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So it is therefore possible for him only to bestow upon us the complete identity of Shaktiman, the possessor of potency, and thus make us aware of Shaktiman Tattva. Right? Because Shakti Matayor Abheda. He is non-different from Shaktiman, so he can fully understand Shaktiman. He can fully understand. And why is he Shakti Matayor Abheda? Like, how is he Shakti? He's the very, he's non-different. He's Gadadhar Abhinna Tattva. He's non-different from Sri Gadadhar Pandit, who is Srimati Radharani. So who can understand Krishna better than Srimati Radharani? So he's directly empowered by Sri Gadadhar Pandit like that. So if such Shakti, the most intimate Shakti, the dearmost Shakti, the most capable Shakti of Shaktiman did not exist, then we would never be able to understand the reality of Shaktiman. It was for this reason that Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur came to inform this world of the intrinsic nature or swarup of the Lord's potency, as well as the intrinsic nature of Shaktiman. It was not possible for anybody else to reveal this Gaur Dham and Gaur Tattva. Sri Bhagavan is non-different from his Shakti. There are so many Shaktis. Parasya Shaktir Vividaiva Shruyate. There is only one Para Shakti, and this Para Shakti has various manifestations. That's from the Shvetashvatara Upanishad 6.8. The capability to attain thorough knowledge of absolute reality of Tattva Vastu is possible only for Shakti, which is very close to Bhagavan, united with him, and absorbed in him. From his writings alone, we can somewhat understand his identity. The words emanating from his lips are the transcendental holy name, Nam Brahma, or transcendental sound vibration, Shabda Brahma. They are not mundane sound vibration. They are not Jada Shabda. As a result of that Shabda Brahma alone, we see that so many people have assembled here for Navadip Dham Parikrama. Therefore, we begin our parikrama from Godrum by first taking shelter of him. If he is merciful, then only can we have some understanding and conception about who our worshipful deity, our Aradhya Tattva, our Upasya Tattva. Jai Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki Jai. Jai Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Yeah, very deep, huh? This is so now the next part of our program. God, it's so frustrating. I prepared a whole document and I guess I forgot to save it or something. Let me just check one more time. These are all the files that these are all the files that I worked on yesterday. Not there. I'm not. Yeah, it's missing somehow. Verse 5. No munches. Yeah, I can't find it. I guess I prepared this whole file and then I guess I just forgot to save it and shut down my computer or something. Anyways, that's fine. Let's just continue on to, we're going to go through Srila Bhakti-Raksha Sridhar Goswami Maharaj's definition of the Anga of Śaraṇāgati that we're on, Anukūlyātmika. Accepting everything that is favorable for bhakti. Yeah, this is from Prapanna Jivanamrita. Today might be an extra short program, just letting you know. Krishna Karshnagashar Bhakti Prapanatvanukulake Krityatva Nishchayaschanu-kulya Sankalpa Uchate. Everything should be done that encourages the service of Sri Krishna and his devotee, and whatever is conducive to the state of exclusive surrender must be executed. Such a firm conviction is called Anukūlyasya Sankalpa, acceptance of the favorable. All right, so maybe something that would be nice to do just to get the flow of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Śaraṇāgati, like this Anukūlya section. We can read the translations of the previous songs and then we can get the flow like that. So let me just open up my Śaraṇāgati translations. All right. Just opening this up. Okay. So the first song was Tua Bhakti Anukul JJ Karya Hoy. I will certainly perform with extreme diligence those acts that are favorable for bhakti to you. Whatever in this world is favorable to bhakti, I will utilize by means of my physical senses. I will listen to narrations of you with earnestness, and I will behold your dham to the satisfaction of my eyes. I will nourish my body with your prasad, and I will relish the fragrance of the tulsi that has adorned those offerings. I will continuously perform service to you with my hands, and will always reside in places within your abode. I will dovetail my desires and service to you, and will display my anger to those who are envious of you. In this way, May my every proclivity and every sentiment attain meaningfulness by being engaged favorably in service to you. Whatever I do that is favorable to your bhaktas, I accept as favorable for bhakti to you. Bhaktivinoda knows neither religion nor irreligion. May all his activities simply be favorable for bhakti. I really like that verse. What is it? Bhalo manda nahi jani, seva matra kori. I know neither good nor bad. I simply serve. Same kind of sentiment there. I don't know dharma or adharma. I just do whatever's favorable for bhakti. Okay, now the next song. This one is a very interesting song. Godruma Dhame Bhajana Anukūle. Shri Godruma Dham is very favorable for bhajan, for it is non-different from Shri Nandagram in Mathura Mandal. Within Shri Godrum, I shall reside in a hut in Surabhi Kunj on the bank of the Ganga. I will adorn myself with garments dear to the devotees of Shri Gaur, including radiant tilak and tulsi mala, planting champak, bakula, kadamba, and tamal trees. Whoa. Good thing I caught that. There. Planting champak, bakula, kadamba, and tamal trees, I shall make an extensive kunj. Hanging varieties of jasmine creepers, such as Madhavi and Malati, I shall erect a shady canopy amongst the trees. Or this could also be translated as utavu. That means making grow up along the trees. So you could like plant the creepers and have them grow up the trees like that. Of Madhavi and Malati, jasmine creepers. I'm not sure which way we should translate it here, but anyways. Then I shall plant rows of fragrant forest flowers, such as yuti, jati, and mali, thus decorating the area. On a raised platform, I shall place Tulsi Maharani and keep all the paraphernalia for kirtan there. Along with the Vaishnavas, I shall sing the holy name. All glories to Shri Godrum. All glories to Shri Gaura's holy abode. Bhaktivinoda considers all these elements most favorable to bhakti. All glories to to Godrum's groves, tall grasses, and shores on the Ganga. All right, and now today's song is the very famous song, probably one of the most famous Śaraṇāgati songs there is, Śuddha-bhakata Charana Renu, which we sing every Akadashi. And why do we sing this on Akadashi? Well, because it's explaining everything that we should. Srila Bhaktivinoda-Bhakati Goswami Maharaj would always explain that, like normally the word upavas means to fast. Like if you look it up in the dictionary, upavas means to fast. But then Srila Bhaktivinoda-Bhakati Goswami Maharaj would explain that upa, if you like take the Sanskrit prefix upa, it means near, and vas means to reside. And so residing near, upavas, residing near to the Lord. That means that we should always, on days like Akadashi, Janmashtami, actually every day of the year, but especially we have to make extra effort on Akadashi to always, our mind should always be near to the Lord. That means completely, it should not go anywhere else. It should only reside with the Lord, near the Lord. So that means we engage it. On days like Akadashi, we make sure the full day is filled up with all these things that we're going to be singing in this song, Śuddha-bhakata Charana Renu. That's why we sing it every Akadashi. We don't just sing it because of that one verse. That's verse number 2, but we read it because this is giving us inspiration, how we should be, observing Akadashi. Fasting is secondary. Primary thing is being completely absorbed in Krishna. And fasting makes it easy so that we don't need to spend all this time cooking and, it gives us more time. Yeah. All right. Oh, Hare Krishna Vidya Lala Sadidi. Deepika's saying Chamatkar Chandrika, that would be a good book to read. Yeah, that might be nice before Radhashtami. Also, Radhashtami is coming up. We could do that Chamatkar Chandrika and Prem Samput. Okay. Śuddha-bhakata charana renu bhajana anukula. I'll read through the translation once, and then we can go through the meaning of all the words. Here. I think Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj explains a couple verses also. Yeah, he does. One second, let me make this smaller. Okay. Okay, so dust from the lotus feet of the pure devotees is most favorable for bhajan. Service to the pure devotees is the highest perfection and the very root of the vine of prem. I carefully observe Madhav's holy days, such as Ekadashi and Janmashtami, for they are the mother of devotion, Bhakti Janani. Knowing that Krishna dwells in these holy days, with great regard, I also accept him as my residence. In the company of devotees who have transcendental love, the pranay bhaktas, I will behold all the places where my Gaur joyfully wandered. My heart always prays for the opportunity to hear the mridanga play. Upon hearing a kirtan glorifying Sri Gaur, my heart dances in joy. Upon seeing the deity forms of the divine couple, I feel the highest bliss. Honoring their prasad enables one to conquer the material world of 5 elements. My home is transformed into Goloka Vrindavan when I see bhajan of Shri Radha Krishna being performed there. When I look upon the Ganga, which is the nectar emanating from the Lord's feet, my happiness knows no bounds. Upon seeing Tulsi, my heart becomes satisfied. And the word is also Toshani. Judai Pran. Jurana means to feel soothed, satisfied, cooled, all those different things like that. So upon seeing Tulsi, my heart becomes satisfied because I know that she pleases Madhav. When I honor Shak, the variety of greens, which is very dear to Gaur, I consider my life successful. Can remember how many times it was explained in Chaitanya Bhagavat how dear Shak was to Mahaprabhu. Yeah, anytime Mahaprabhu ate, it always made a strong point of how much Mahaprabhu enjoyed the Shak preparations. It's lots of parts. Yeah, anyways. Then whatever he finds favorable for Krishna bhajan, Bhaktivinoda accepts every day with the greatest happiness. All right, so now let's go through the meaning of all the words in this song. Śuddha-bhakata charana renu. Dust, that renu is dust. Renu, dust from the charan, from the feet of Śuddha-bhakata, of a pure devotee. Bhajana anukul is very anukul, is very favorable to bhajan. Bhakata seva, paramasiddhi. So through serving the devotees, bhakta seva, paramasiddhi. This is the topmost. Para means topmost, supreme. Siddhi. Siddhi means perfection. So service to the devotees is the supreme perfection. It's the param siddhi. It is the prem latikar mool. It is the mool, the root of the vine. Latika means vine of prem. It's the root of the vine of prem. Now, Srila Bhakti Sridhar Goswami Maharaj in his Lagu Chandrika Bhashya, he writes, he says that he gives this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam 5:12:12. Jad Bharat advises, Rahuganaitat tapasa nayati nache jaya nirvapanar grihadva na chandasa naiva jalagni suryar vina mahatpada rajobhishekam. Meaning is, O Maharaj Rahugana, regardless of whether one engages in austerities, performs worship according to scriptural guidelines, takes sannyas, follows the religious principles of household life, studies the Vedas, or worships the deity of the natural elements, one can never attain devotion without bathing in the foot dust of pure devotees. Okay, the only way to attain bhakti is by bathing in the foot dust of the pure devotees. Additionally, in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Lila 1660, it is explained, Bhakta pada dhuli ar bhakta pada jal, bhakta bhukta, usually it says avashish, that's interesting, bhakta bhukta shesh, etin sadaner bhal. The dust of the devotees' feet, the water that has washed the devotees' feet, and the devotees' food remnants. Honoring these gives one strength to engage in devotional practices. All right. And usually on Ekadashi day, the main topic that is discussed is that story of Ambarish Maharaj, how he utilized all his senses in Bhagavan's service, and then how Durvasa Rishi, how he offended him, and then that whole story. And that whole story is highlighting how dear the devotee is to Sri Bhagavan, and how service to the devotee is everything. So yeah, on Ekadashi day, that's what we emphasize, is this Śuddha-bhakata charana renu bhajana anukula. That's what I was going to read today, actually. I found all these quotes and all these excerpts on that story. But anyhow. Okay, so next verse. Madhav Titi Bhakti Janani. So Madhav's titis, Madhav's holy days, his titis are Bhakti Janani. They are the Janani. Janani means mother of Bhakti. Jatane Palana Kori. So Jatane means very attentively, very carefully. I Palan means Kori means I observe, I follow. So very carefully, I follow these days, Madhav's holy days, which are the mother of devotion, Bhakti Janani. Why do I do that? Because these Madhav Titi, these titis of Madhav are Krishna Vasati. They are his sitting place, his resting place, his residence. He dwells in these days. So Vasati Bolia. So I know that, like I understand this, that Krishna resides in these holy days. So considering that, Parama Adare Bodhi. Bodhi means like Varan Kora means to accept. So I accept them Parama Adare, with great adar, great regard. Can adar also mean love? I think it also means with a great love also. Let's just look up the word adar again. Adar. Oops. Adar. So adar means fondness, caress, appreciation, respect, reverence, honor, esteem. Okay. I'm used to hearing it like this, like in Bengali, adar kora, to fondle, to pamper, fondle, caress. Yeah. Okay. Like when I'm petting Shamali, they say, "Tumi ki adar korsho," like that. Okay, so yeah, now the next verse. Gor amar je sab sthane korolo brahmana range. So je sab sthane, all these places of my, amar means my gor. So they're showing some possessiveness. Gor amar, my gor, je sab sthane, all these places of his. Jesab, all these stan, all these places of his. So in all these places, it's stane, in these places, korolo brahmana range. I will brahman korlo. That means I will wander about, I will roam around Range. Range means in great delight. No. Sorry, I got it wrong. Kor amar jesabastane korolo brahmana range. So this is not referring to myself. It's not in the first person. It's, yeah, it'd be korlam if it was myself, but this is referring to Mahaprabhu. So all those places where Mahaprabhu range means delightfully Brahman, where Brahman korlo, where Mahaprabhu delightfully wandered about. So se sabstan, on all these places, heribo ami, I will see. Ami means I, heribo, will see. I will pranay bhakata shange. In the sangha, in the association of pranay bhaktas, of the loving devotees who have pranay, love for Krishna. Sorry, that was a really dumb mistake. Korolo brahmana, I don't know why I did that. Okay. Mridanga Badya. Mridanga Badya. So the playing of mridanga. Shunite man. When I hear the playing of the mridanga, no, shunite means to hear. And man means my heart or mind. Man can either be translated as heart or mind. So my mind, avasar sada jache. All the time, sada means always. Jache begs, always, and avasar for the opportunity. Avasar. So my heart, my mind always begs. Jache always begs. Sada jache always begs avasar for the opportunity. Shunite to hear. Mridanga Badya, the playing of mridanga. Gaur Vihita, Kirtana Shuni. What does Vihita here mean? Wait a second, let me just. Sorry, I just need to look. As you can tell, I didn't look at this. Okay, Vihita means anumata, means prescribed. Interesting. That's interesting. Hearing the kirtan prescribed by Sri Gaurasundara. That's how Śrīla Goswami explains it. He says it means anumata, prescribed. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that more later. So Gaur Vihita. So the kirtan, kirtana shuni. So when I hear kirtan that is prescribed by Sri Gaur, anande hridoy nache. My heart dances anande, enjoy. Jugalamurti dekhi amor. Parama ananda hoy. So when having seen, dekhiya means having seen Jugal Murti, the form of the divine couple, the vigraha of the divine couple, then parama ananda hoy. Then there is great, supreme ananda, supreme happiness, parama ananda. So I feel the highest bliss, the parama ananda hoy. Prasad seva korite hoya, shakala prapancha jai. So when I and then when I take prasad seva, when I honor prasad, then shakal prapancha jai. Jai means to conquer, to be victorious over. Shakal prapancha. Shakal means all. Prapancha means material elements. So their prasad, the prasad of just Jugal Murti, of these vigrahas, to take that prasad means to completely conquer over all material elements. My material senses, that's also, and also at all this material world, all the hankerings, all the temptations, I am able to conquer all that through prasad seva, by honoring prasad. That doesn't mean by just eating prasad. It means by taking prasad in the mood of service, honoring prasad. We don't do prasad seva with in that kind of mood, then it will just be eating. Of course, there's some benefit there, but not, yeah. And that's one I'm not very good at following. I don't. Okay, so my home is transformed into Goloka Vrindavan when I see bhajan of Shri Radha Krishna being performed there. So Jai Dina Grihe, that day in my house, bhajana deki, when I see bhajan, when I see Krishna being worshipped there, then grihete goloka bhai. Then inside the house, goloka. Goloka bhai. What does bhai mean, actually? I'm just looking really quick. Grihete goloka bhai. Bhai means anubhut hoy. Bhai means anubhut hoy. So I experience. Anubhut means to experience. I experience my house to be Goloka. It's Goloka Vrindavan itself. Whenever I see bhajan being performed there. Charana Siddhu. Siddhu means nectar, coming from the feet of the Lord. So the Dekhiya Ganga. So having seen Ganga, which is the Charana Sindhu, which is the foot nectar, the nectar coming from the feet of Bhagavan, Sukha Nasima Pai. My sukha, my happiness, Nasima Pai. There's no sima, there's no limit to the happiness pai that I experience, that I get. Pai means get. Here he translated as, my happiness knows no bounds. When I look upon the Ganga, which is the nectar emanating from the Lord's feet, my happiness knows no bounds. Tulasi Dekhiya. So having seen Tulsi, when I see Tulsi, Judai Pran, my heart becomes Jurano. Judai means soothed, cooled, pleased, satisfied. So my heart becomes satisfied. Because Madhavi Toshani Jani, because I know that she is Madhav, that she is Toshani, that she is very pleasing to Madhav. Gaur Priya Shak Sevani. Sevani means on honoring Shak, which is Gaur Priya, which is most dear to Gaur. Jivan Sarthaka Mani. I consider my Jivan to be Sarthak, to be completely successful. And Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, he gives a quote here. This is from Chaitanya Bhagava Ante Lila 4:279. I jane prabhur santosha boro shake. Shachi Devi knows the Lord is greatly pleased by shak. That's preparations of leafy greens. Bhaktivinoda Krishna bhajane anukul pai jaha. Bhaktivinoda anukul pai jaha. Whatever he finds, pai means like gets, find, yeah, finds is okay. Whatever he finds, jaha means whatever he finds that is anukul, which is favorable for Krishna bhajan, prati divase, then every day, prati divase, every day, paramasuke, with supreme delight and supreme joy, he accepts, shrikar koroye, that means he accepts taha, that. He accepts that every single day. Yeah, so we sing this song every Akadashi, but this is meant for every day, prati divase. Every day is a good day to sing this song and to follow everything that's mentioned here. All right, sorry, that was not such a great explanation, but whatever. Let's sing this song now. Let me just turn off noise suppression. And then there. Śuddha-bhakata charanareno. Let me sing it a little higher. Śuddha-bhakata charanareno bhajanayano kola. Śuddha-bhakata charanareno bhajanayano kola. भक्त सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेमलतिकार मूला भक्त सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेमलतिकार मूला शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजनयानुकूला शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजनयानुकूला माधवतीति भक्ति जननी जतने पालना कोरी माधवतीति ओ भक्ति जननी जतने पालना कोरी कृष्ण वसति वसति बोली परमयादरे बोरी कृष्ण वसति वसति बोली परमयादरे बोरी गौरयामार जे सबस्ताने करलो भ्रमण रंगे गौरयामार जे सबस्ताने करलो भ्रमण रंगे से सब स्थान हेरी बयामी प्रणयी भक्त संगे से सब स्थान हेरी बयामी प्रणयी भक्त संगे मृदंगवाद्य शुनिते मान अवसर सदा जाचे मृदंगवाद्य शुनिते मान अवसर सदा जाचे गौरविहित कीर्तन शुनि आनंदे हृदय नाचे गौरविहित कीर्तन शुनि आनंदे हृदय नाचे जुगल मूर्ति देखिया मोर परमयानंद हो जुगल मूर्ति देखिया मोर परमयानंद हो प्रसाद सेवा करिते हो सकल प्रपंच जय प्रसाद सेवा करिते हो सकल प्रपंच जय अशुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजनयानुकूला अशुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजनयानुकूला जेदिन गृहे भजन देखी गृहे ते को लोक भाई जेदिन गृहे भजन देखी गृहे ते गोलोक भाई चरण सिंधु देखिया गंगा सुख न सीमा पाय चरण सिंधु देखिया गंगा सुख न सीमा पाय तुलसी देखी जुराय प्राण माधव तो शनि जाने तुलसी देखी जुराय प्राण माधव तो शनि जाने गौर प्रिया शाक सेवने जीवन सार्थक माने गौर प्रिया शाक सेवने जीवन सार्थक माने भक्तिविनोद कृष्ण भजने अनुकूल पाय जाहा भक्तिविनोद कृष्ण भजने अनुकूल पाय जाहा प्रति दिवसे परम सुखे स्वीकार करो ये ताहा प्रति दिवसे परम सुखे स्वीकार करो ये ताहा शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजनानुकूला शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजनानुकूला भक्त सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेमलति कर्मूला भक्त सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेमलति कर्मूला शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजनानुकूला शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजनानुकूला हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओ हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल Jai, Shri Sachinandan Gaur Hari Ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ju Ki Jai, Shri Govinda Gopinath Maran Mohan Ju Ki Jai, Jai Shri Gurudev Ki Jai, Jai Shri Param Gurudev Ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai, Shri Rupano Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai, Swapashad Gaur Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai, Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopigan Ki Jai, Shri Giriraj Maharaj Ki Jai, Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi Ki Jai, Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai, Jai Shri Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur Ki Jai, all of his Śaraṇāgati Kirtans Ki Jai, his Kalyana Kalpataru Gitauli and Gita Mala Ki Jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai, Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Shri Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Hari Bo. Vansha Kalpataru Vyashta Kripa Sindhu Bhya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Dandavat pranams, everybody. Thank you for letting me go over time today. Yeah, so remember, you can write me any suggestions of any small books that would be nice to read. I got some already. Someone saying Chamakar Chandrika, Gopal Champu. Oh, Leela books, huh? Let's see. Let me see if anybody wrote any more comments actually on YouTube or Facebook. Okay. Yeah. All right. Dandavat pranams, Vrinda Didi, Deepika, and Vidyalalasa Didi. And let's see here. And there's a bunch of other devotees, but I don't see your names because you didn't write comments. But pranams to all of you. And also here on Zoom, Sarveshwari Mataji, Krishnamai Didi, Chatamai Mataji, Anadi Krishna Prabhu, and Satya Mataji just left. All right. So does anybody have any comments, anything that they want to mention on this topic? If not, we'll end for today. And yeah, let me know. Any questions or comments? No? Okay. So I'll see you all tomorrow for the Dainik Nadia Prakash session with Shrivas. And then the day after tomorrow, we will conclude, we'll sing Radha Kunda Tata, which was the favorite song of Srila Bhakti Vallabha Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, his very favorite song. I think they were singing it when he entered Nitya Leela even. And it was also a very dear song to my Gurudev. I actually wrote something about this song also once for my Vine of Devotion newsletter. Anyhow, so that will be that's the last song of Śaraṇāgati, of the Angas of Śaraṇāgati, and then we'll take a little break. We'll figure out something to read so that I don't need to, so that my Śaraṇāgati these classes can be better. Because I really would love to give a lot of time to preparing them nicely, but I just can't do that now. So do you want to see something in the songbook? I just want to show you this. I just got this right before the reading. Yeah, I just got this file. That's actually one reason why I was late, is because I was going through the file. Here. So this is the first chapter of the Gauriya Giti Gucha. Finally, we laid it all out. And I mean, this is not completely finalized. There's still things to do, but this is just to give you an idea. So the beginning of each chapter will start with a full page illustration like that. And then on the other page, there'll be the contents for that section, for that chapter. And now, this is something new. I decided to include all the extra pranam mantras to Sri Guru at the beginning. For each chapter, we're going to include the pranam mantras for that personality of the chapter at the beginning of the chapter. So every chapter will begin with obeisance verses, like this Nama Shreshta Manumapi Sachiputram Surupam Namaste Gurudevaya Sarvasiddhi Pradayane, entreaty to Sri Gurudev, Trayasva Bhog Jagannath. Prayer to Sri Guru's internal form as a Saki, Radha Sanmukha Saktim, and Tam Gopika Visharave. Yeah, anyway, so there are those verses. Then there's Guru Vashtakam. And yeah, we worked a lot to get everything to fit very nicely. There's Keshava Chayashtakam 1, Keshava Chayashtakam 2, Prabhupada Padmastavaka, then the Srila Gaur Kishore Ashtakam, and the Bhaktivinoda-gīti-dhārā, and then the Srila Jagannath Ashtakam, the Ashtakam for Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. Then after that, the pranam mantras will continue. So it ends with the Srila Jagannath Ashtakam, and then the obeisances. Then I wrote for the obeisance verses for the acharyas before Srila Baladev Vijayabhushan, like for Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur or Gokishore Das Babaji Maharaj, whatever. I give the page reference. But then now I go, here's the pranam mantra for Srila Baladev Vijayabhushan, for Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, for Srila Narottam Das Thakur, and then obeisance verses for Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And then I give a note here. The verses for offering obeisances to the 6 Goswamis can be found on page, because I put a bunch of pranam mantras for each of the 6 Goswamis in the six Goswami chapter. And then there's also pranam mantras for every, for Srivas Thakur, for Panchatattva. So I give the reference there. So then after that is obeisances to Sri Madhavendra Puri, obeisances to Sri Madhvacharya, obeisances to Sri Shukadev Goswami, to Vyasadev, and to the Bhagavat, Srimad Bhagavatam or Krishna, like that. And then there's the Guru Parampara. So Guru Parampara is like that. And then after that is this song here, Mantra Guru Ar Jata Shiksha Guru Gan. This is the beginning of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, the first verse of Chaitanya Charitamrita is this verse here, Vande Gurun Isha Bhaktan Ishan Ishavatarakan. So at the so Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he gives all the Sanskrit Mangalacharan verses, and then he goes on and explains them all. So this is actually, I think, the first Bengali verses of Chaitanya Charitamrita. This here, Mantra Guru Ar Jata Shiksha Guru Gan Tahar Charana Age Koriye Bandan. So we're adding that all in the songbook, in the Guru section. And then I made a translation for the Bengali Guru Vashtakam. Davanala Sama Sangsara Dahane Dagda Jiva Kula Udara Karane. That wasn't in the songbook before. Shamarani Mataji requested me to make a translation for this, so I did that. There's a very beautiful explanation here on the 4th verse by Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj included. He explains how these are not just what are chewed, sucked, licked, and drunk, but it actually refers to Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, and Madhurya. Anyways, it's a whole explanation you'll see there. And then Shri Guru Charana Padma, Jai Jai Shri Guru. These are the glories of Shri Guru. And the way we arranged it, this is a lot of work, actually, to get it to fit in like this, because it didn't fit in like this before. We had to do a whole bunch of things to make everything fit so that all the sets are together. So these are the 2 songs that are the glorifications of Shri Guru Charana Padma and Jai Jai Shri Guru. Then there is, these are 2 songs. Sorry, this is Ashray Kuriya Bandhan. This fits on one spread. See, this is the left page, that's the right page. So everything fits perfectly. Then here are the 4 songs by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Gurudev Kripa Bindu. We'll be going over these. This is part of Śaraṇāgati, actually. So there's Gurudev Kripa Bindu, Boro Kripa Kori, and then Kabe Morshe Dina Habe, and Gurudev Kabe Tava Karuna Prakashe. So these are, it all fits perfectly like that. Before, this song was on this page, and this was on, so we had to arrange it all so that this would start on the left page. And then these sets are also together. Haha Prabhu Lokanath and Lokanath Prabhu Tumi Doya Koromori. These 2 are together on, the left and right pages. And so, I mean, it doesn't look like anything that much, but it was so much work to do that, like shifting everything around, playing with the spacing, trying to get this verse to get up here so that it would fit like this. Jai Re Jai Paramahamsa Mahashaya. So there's that song, and then the 2 Hindi songs to Shri Guru are also on a spread. So see how it is so satisfying getting it all to fit perfectly like that. So now that's the Guru section completed. Now we have to move on to Vaishnav. But yeah, just wanted to show you that. This is all this morning, kind of finally, we finalized all this. All right, there's a little preview into the songbook. Oh, Haribo, Nri Hari Prabhu, and Pavatarani Mataji. I didn't see you before. Hare Krishna. All right, so that's all for today. Dandavat Pranams. See you all tomorrow for Dainik Nadia Prakash. Haribol. Wait, were you
Haribol.
about Haribol. Hare Krishna. Dandavad.
Hare Krishna.
Were you about to say something, Chatamai Mataji? You unmuted yourself.
I really appreciate all the hard work that you're doing, and that you've arranged it with the glorifications first, and then do the subsequent full-length bhajans. Was really thoughtfully done.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
great. 'Cause that was something I've been getting lots of feedback from everybody on every step of the process, except not that one. I got feedback from a few people, but not so many. And so I'm glad that you like that. This is like quite a bold move I made, and I wasn't totally sure about it, but we don't have time to for me to write, get everybody's opinion and everything like that. So I kind of we're just kind of going for it. But I'm glad to hear that you liked it.
My humble opinion, it works beautifully.
Okay, great. That makes me feel. And
Yes.
Sarveshwari Mataji agrees too. Great.
Yeah, but we also wanted to thank you, and I think it's great for what I was able to get. I'll listen to it again on YouTube. You record it.
Okay, all right, Prabhu. Yeah, I'll show you little I'll show you little updates of what's going on with the songbook also throughout the process.
Haribol, Shanaji, Haribol, all devotees, stand up.
Haribol. All right, see you.